Hello and welcome to Pan-African News 360 on GN. This is News in 5 and I am Vuyo Mgwelo. These are your headlines. Makhura appoints a new acting social development MEC. A DA FFF+ welcomes deregistration of BLF. 259 people freed from the Nigerian Islamic Rehab Center, aka dragged on social media for encouraging female rap beef. The Springboks touched down in OR Tambo to joyous heroes welcome. Gauteng Premier David Makhura announced the appointment of the province's education MEC Panyaza Lusufi as acting social development MEC on Tuesday. The move comes after the sudden passing of former late social development MEC Thulisan Kabinde Kawe in the Malberton Hospital in Alberton on Friday evening. The Gauteng Province Premier said Lusufi will be responsible for ushering the Department of Social Development to ensure the school uniform program is expanded to learners from poor households. Now, this together will ensure the distribution of dignity packs to girl learners. Lusufi thanked Makhura for consideration, saying that he was honored to have been tasked with helping the poor and vulnerable. The Democratic Alliance and Freedom Front Plus welcomed the official deregistration of the Black First Land First as a political party on Tuesday. The BLF was officially deregistered after the Electoral Court declined its application to appeal its deregistration, which was brought earlier this year. The Electoral Court has cited the terms of Section 16(1)(c) of the Electoral Commission Act that stipulates that the IEC may not register a political party that excludes membership on the basis of color, race or ethnicity. The BLF's constitution reportedly states in Article 4 that only blacks can be members of this party. However, the party has opposed this notion as saying the wording in its constitution was misconstrued and misinterpreted that people of other racial groups could be deemed as black. The EFF Plus welcomed the Electoral Commission's deregistration of the party, describing the motion as a victory for South Africa and a victory for law and order. BLF warned that they will not be taking the matter lying down. As a consequence, will be holding a special policy conference in Durban. And Nigeria police have released 259 people held captive at an Islamic rehabilitation center in the southwestern city of Ibadan, a police spokesman said on Tuesday. Oyo State Police spokesman Fedayi Ulegbaga said the facility was raided on Monday. 259 persons were released, he said, adding that they were locked in a building and some were chained. 9 people, including the owner, had been arrested and were under investigation, said Ulepenga. More than 1,000 people have been released from such centers in Nigeria in the last few weeks. Now, for some entertainment, the king of beef himself, a rapper aka, tweeted that the first 2 female rappers to beef will become big and that it could elevate their careers. Reason and Casper Nyovest tweeted that starting a fight between musicians for profit is nonsense. Other rappers weighed in on the matter, saying that instead he should try and build unity and encourage them to work together instead of this bullshit. The rapper Rouge got in the action, tweeting that she is the best. Meanwhile, as the tweet started gaining fire, tweets starting polls on who the best rapper is in South Africa. That is among Unomuzi, Mabena, Nadia Nakai, Gigi Lamayne and Rouge and etc. Well, I think Gigi Lamayne is literally underrated. I've been listening to her rap since when she just started. But other than that, if you think that one of these are the best, let us know in the comments down below. And in sports, the official Rugby World Cup celebrations began on Tuesday after the Boks landed at the OR Tambo airport, where they started celebrations before the Boks Champion Tour and parade on the 7th of November 2019. Now, they were greeted by scenes of euphoria, singing, vuvuzelas, joy and ultimate pride began from on-watching South Africans who had packed at the OR Tambo International Airport to welcome the Rugby World Cup champions. I mean, Come on. Amongst the first bunch of the players who arrived was beloved Springboks skipper Siyamthanda Kolisi, the Xhosa God, and alongside unsung hero and vice-captain Andre Polland, as well as coach Rosie Erasmus, and several other squad members, including Makazole Mampimpi and Cheslin Cove. Now, upon arrivals with the Webb Callis Cup in hand, Usia Kolisi was escorted around the airport under heavy police guard to loud cheers and roars from the unlocking crowd. Now, following the short parade, the team then hosted a press conference led by the Rugby Coach of the Year recipient and Bethe Boy at the team. Now, the trophy tour will begin in Gauteng with the parade including a stop in Pretoria, Johannesburg, Soweto before headed to Durban on the 8th. Like, I don't understand why it's starting at all these other places. Why does it not start in the Eastern Cape, Port Elizabeth, East London, and all these other places? But yes, it's none of my business, and I call up. Now, the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa will join the bus parade in Pretoria on the first day of the tour. In the Eastern Cape, guys. Now, in PSL news, Orlando Pirates extended their winless run in the Premier League after being held to a goalless draw at home, while Bloemfontein Celtics beat Highland Park 3-1, while SuperSport United also played 0-0. Yazini. Let's talk about Ujele getting his first red card. So leave us the comments in all our social media platforms, and also you can read more of these stories in our website. From myself and the News in 5 team, tell us, what do you think of Ujele's story?